Hi beautiful people, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be giving you all a life update, so stay tuned. 3 months ago, I made a big decision to resign from the hospital and to stay at home with my son, and I'll let you know why and how that's been going so far for me. For those of you that saw my on-call during Hurricane Beryl shot, you will already have an idea as to one of the reasons as to why I left. In that video, I stated how hard it was to be a working mom, especially in healthcare where you are required to work during natural disasters, and I had to be away from my son during a major hurricane. And for me, it was extremely hard. That morning before I left, I had multiple breakdowns because I experienced Hurricane Ivan, and I was comforted by knowing that my grandmother and my mother were close, and just knowing that I had to be away from my son during a major hurricane and knowing how terrifying that it could be, like I just couldn't accept it. It was just so hard for me, and it really took a toll on me mentally. It caused me a lot of mental distress, and that was one of the reasons why I decided that maybe hospital inpatient job is not best for me, because I just can't bear it. I can't bear to be away from my child during a hurricane. Also, this year has been really tough on us. Our son got sick multiple times during the year. I lost a lot of money in the bank. Our car got broken into. Like, so much things happened this year, and I found myself having to take a lot of time off to either stay with my son or to deal with issues in the bank. And I felt like it was putting a strain on my colleagues, and for me, if I feel like I cannot do my best at something, then I just rather not do it. So that was also one of the reasons why I decided to resign, because I just felt like, based on how this year was going and how much days off I had to take, I was actually running out of days. I actually, coming down to the end, I didn't have any days left. So if my son got sick again, then I wasn't able to stay home with him, and I actually had to bring him with me to the hospital, which again is very hard. He's a toddler. It is not a good environment for a toddler, so of course he will be crying, and then I'll have to be seeing patients, and at the same time, I have to stop to feed him, to change him, to comfort him, and I just felt like I just couldn't do my best on the job. And if I can't do my best, I really just rather not do it. So far I've been really enjoying my time home with my son. We've been bonding so much. It's so great to just sit on the ground and play with him and teach him, watch him learn, hear him say new words, watch him learn new skills. It's been amazing. I really love that. But at the same time, I would also really like to contribute financially, because we are living in a time where the cost of living is extremely high. And yes, my husband Brady, he's doing an amazing job in providing for us financially. He's still in the hospital, and also, he started a business recently. He does other little things, but it is still difficult because the cost of living, even groceries, are crazy expensive. So I still do want to contribute financially, and I would like to get another job, but it's not as easy as I thought it would be. I have applied and I'm still waiting on responses. So sometimes that could take a toll on me, but overall I am enjoying my time at home with my son. I really cherish this moment that I get to spend with him. It's so precious to me, but sometimes I do feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I want to be with him. I want to spend all this quality time with him. Being a present mom is extremely important to me, but at the same time, I want to be able to give him everything that he needs and some of the things that he even wants, So for me, I will like to get back to work, but I know it's not really in a hospital environment where I have to be on call and so, because I remember times when I'm on call and I'm seeing patients and my son is sick, and Brady has to be bringing him in casualty to get x-rays, and I can't even be there in the moment because I'm with a patient. So being on call as a mother, it's very hard, and I don't want to ever feel like I have to choose between my child and my job. So right now I'm looking into jobs where I don't have to do calls. So yes, so this is just my little update. So yes, right now I am a stay-at-home mom and I'm enjoying it for the most part, but sometimes I do get stressed out over the finances, but other than that, it's been great, and I'm not encouraging anyone to leave their job because like I said, the cost of living is extremely high. And for me, I'm married and I have a husband, and he's doing a good job at taking care of us. And so even though I want to get another job, but my advice would be to maybe get through with something else first before you decide to leave, if you find yourself in my situation where you're a mother, or for whatever other reason it's taking a strain on you mentally. And so maybe try to put a lot of effort into trying to get something else first before you leave, because you don't want to end up in a worse situation. So yes, so that's just my story for now. Just giving you all a little update. I always post all of fun and happy times, and I'm documenting my journey, and this is part of my journey, and I appreciate this part of my journey, even though it's been an extremely challenging year. Sometimes to enjoy the good times, you have to go through hard times to really appreciate the good times. So yes, I'm hopeful, and as you all know, I have a lot of faith. I pray, and I do know that God will provide. I know that God will take care of me, and I have that faith. So yes, just giving you all an update. So take care, and I hope everyone is doing well. Bye.